two other games today, both at the same time. I was keeping tabs on Chelsea against West Ham. We'll get to that shortly. Okay. Your boys were in action at Brighton. It didn't go well with the score. What was the performance of Villa like?
Not good. It wasn't a good performance. It was tired. It was disjointed. Brighton fully deserved the victory, and they have injuries of their own. So you got to hand it to them. And obviously, Roberto De Zerbi's side have been looking for goals because they haven't been scoring many as of late. And at the Amex Stadium, they really, they got that win and they deserved it. Villa were tired. Doesn't surprise me. It was at the end of a very tiring week where they lost to Olympiacos as well in the Conference League. Morgan Rogers got hurt at the beginning of that game. And so it's important to understand that this has been a marathon of a season for Aston Villa. Like, the injuries are ridiculous. The fact that for almost the entire season, it's been 3 ACL injuries. Emiliano Martinez didn't play today. Yuri Tillemans didn't play today. Bouba Kamara has been out since February. There's been a lot of absences. So today was just an example of what happens when you have this overwhelming schedule. And it doesn't surprise me that you're going to have this kind of performance. Unai Emery said at the end of the game, look, the focus right now is to rest. Let's rest because Thursday comes the second leg against Olympiacos and then a massive game against Liverpool on Monday night. So, it's important to rehabilitate. But it doesn't surprise me that we saw this kind of game because it's going to happen when you have a tired season. So Brighton deserved it. Villa looked tired, and that race for the last Champions League spot is still very much on. What about Chelsea? They're doing the complete opposite.
Yeah, they're finding form. Probably at the wrong time. They just wished it happened a month or two ago, but they're getting players back as well. But their key players are standing up. Defensively, they're tight again. They're not allowing as many opportunities. And I watched this game, and it reminded me of when West Ham went to Palace a few weeks back, and they were 4-0 down within the blink of an eye. Then they pulled it back to 4-1. Jared Bowen's hit the frame of the goal a couple of times in this one, but Chelsea just blew West Ham away. And you've spoken about maybe Spurs looking tired or Villa looking tired. West Ham looked tired as well. And I think it's pretty clear that David Moyes isn't going to be there next season, whether it's Julian Lopetegui or anybody else coming in. And they just look like a side that want to be on the beach now. Chelsea were outstanding. They really were. Cole Palmer is just one of the best players in the league. The interesting thing for me, LME, is going to be what happens with Conor Gallagher, because they could get a lot of money for him, but I think he's integral to the way that they play. He was excellent today. Nico Jackson looked like the striker that they thought they were buying, not his twin brother that hasn't had a great season so far and has missed lots of chances. But it's just confidence from him as well. So defensively, so many different permutations because of injuries, but they kept another clean sheet today. Petrovic was excellent in goal, and they just played with a swagger. Now, we don't know if Chelsea are going to have Pochettino as their manager next season. We don't know if they're going to keep him on or if they're going to look elsewhere. Based on the last 2 or 3 games for Chelsea, I would suggest that you can't keep changing your manager. No, keep Pochettino, keep Conor Gallagher to play alongside Cole Palmer. You've got Nkunku coming back. Thiago Silva will probably leave, but there's enough centre-backs there. Malo Gusto can compete with Reece James. Cucurella has even played pretty well over the last couple of games, and Ben Chilwell's coming back as well. So it's not a league-winning side or a league-winning squad for Chelsea. However, they'll have a chance of maybe contending for top 4 next season if they can add smartly to their squad in the summer. But today, they just blew West Ham away.